What motivated me to become a doctor was really a very genuine interest in solving problems, and then a desire to be helpful to people. And I started out wanting to be in the Peace Corps, and then from there go into international health and diplomacy, and in doing so and traveling across the U.S. and other places in the world, and seeing the privilege that a doctor has to come into somebody's life, if only very briefly, to make a very meaningful change in that person's life. It's just a very unique situation where you allow someone to have intimate access to you as a human being, and the profound change you can make in someone's life within 30 to 40 minutes. And that was while I was still an undergraduate and had enough time to then do all the prerequisite courses for medicine. My goal for patient care is that when they come to see me, they feel better. And that can be as simple as knowing what's causing their problem, knowing what's causing their pain, knowing why they feel a certain way, or having overcome an illness or having put a chronic disease in remission. I think the best feeling I have is when someone comes back to me after an initial visit where they were diagnosed with diabetes, and you see the life just leave their face, their shoulders slump, and then you make a small intervention, either a medication or a diet or an exercise recommendation. They come back in 3 months and the diabetes is in remission, they're off medication, and there's a whole new person sitting in front of you. So my goal in every encounter is to figure out what the problem is. And the problem could be very, very small, like a hangnail, or it could be very, very large, like diabetes or cancer. But to get to the bottom of what's causing the problem, come up with a solution with you, and then see you through until the end. I think the big thing that separates Woodlands from other practices is that it's a physician-owned and a physician-led practice. I remember when I first came to the practice, the interviewer asking me, "Do you feel comfortable with your name being on the door?" And I thought, that's a silly question to ask. But now that I've been here, I understand that putting my name on the door, that this is, when you walk into the office, it's Dr. Mark Ryan. That gives me a sense of responsibility for everything that happens within that office. So if the check-in process isn't efficient, it's my office. It should be efficient. That is a reflection on me. If the test results aren't called to you, if there's a huge wait to have blood work done, it's my office. I take responsibility and want to work for the problem. I think in other systems, there tends to be a global portrayal of a healthcare system, and the physicians themselves kind of blend into the background. I can't tell you how many times I've been told personally that it's not my problem, I can't solve it, at a different office or a different facility, or have patients give me the same feedback, where every person in the practice, whether it be from the CEO down to the person cleaning the floors at night, there's a particular ownership and pride that this is the Woodlands, this is our practice, and we're here to take care of patients. And that boils down to when someone has a problem and it's presented to the phone nurse, or like I said, the person cleaning the floors, or the person helping you out of your car, they have the impetus to solve that problem they can right in front of them.